Hi and welcome back to the channel. This is the second episode in my look at Art Deco cameras, and today we're going to be looking at a very interesting camera, and that is the Zeiss Ikon Baldur, B-A-L-D-U-R. So let's have a closer look. So this is the Zeiss Ikon Baldur, number designation 845/16, and it's a camera that was made by Zeiss Ikon from 1934 to 1937. So again, like the previous camera I showed you, right in the middle of the Art Deco period. It's a metal box covered in, I don't think it's leather. The front is enamelled, and it's a granular structure on the outside of the box. And the only real nod to the Art Deco design is this angular lozenge shaped front surrounding the lens. The camera is named after the Hitler Youth leader Baldur Von Schirach, and these cameras were distributed to the leaders of each group in the Hitler Youth so that their activities could be recorded and more than likely used for propaganda purposes. And there are two models of the Baldur. The first is designated 5.1, and that took 6 by 4.5 images. The second was designated 5.12, of which this is one of those, and it takes 6 by 9 images, all on 120 size roll film. And this camera was meant to be a cheaper alternative to the more expensive box Tenaga. And in 1937 this was replaced by the Zeiss Ikon Error box. So let's have a look at a bit more on the specifications. As you can see on the front here we have the lens, which is a Goertz frontal, and on the 6 by 4.5 image film it is a 9cm lens, and on this particular model, the 6 by 9, it has an f11.5 centimeter lens. And here we can see two viewfinders, and it has what are called brilliant viewfinders, one on the top there which is for portraits, and this one here which is for landscapes. And I'll cut in an image now of the view through these viewfinders, and they do stand up to their name as they give a really good, brilliant view of what you're taking, so you can compose your view very easily. On the top here, as I said, we have the viewfinder. We also have a little leather strap which is in quite good condition, as in the rest of the camera, and you have a switch here where you can switch from f11 to f16. This side of the camera we have the landscape view lens, we have the shutter release, which is a rotary shutter, and then we have this little lever here which you pull up, and it gives you one of the two shutter speeds, and this is timed, so you press, shutter stays open, and you release to release the shutter. Push it back in and we have instant speed. You can hear the shutter operating there, and that gives us a 1/25th of a second. On the opposite side we have a large threaded tripod mount, and on the bottom we have another tripod mount. And you can see here the coating on the metal box itself. As I said, the front is enamelled pretty much, and there's a little bit of leatherette there, and the rest of the camera is covered in the same leatherette. And there's a couple of areas where it's just pulled away a little, but overall it's in very good condition. You sometimes find that a lot of these have rust where some of the enamel has, or the paint has come off. So that's it in terms of the functions of the camera. Let's open it up. And you do that by releasing this pin here, and it is quite tough to force open, which I've just done. As you can see, it's just popped up there. Let's move in a little bit so you can see that. There we go, it's up. And there we have the outer, and it's in very good condition. Oh, and I forgot that on the back here is the red view window where we look at the frame count. And here we have the inside of the camera where the film is mounted, and the take-up spool is on the top, and the wind on is just done by turning this lever, and you can't reverse it, so you wouldn't have any problems untangling your film or tangling your film. So this is where you insert your fresh film, take the lead, wrap it round and thread it onto the take-up spool and wind on. And then when you close the box, obviously wind the film on until the number 1 shows in the window. As you can see on here, let's just zoom in a little bit, it says Zeiss Ikon Film BII, which is the same as 120 size film. You have to get this quite right. This cutaway here fits under the mounting for the wind on, and then you push it in, and is it all okay? Yes, and then just clip. That's it, and it's all clipped and secure. So there we are, the Zeiss Ikon Baldur with a nod to the Hitler Youth. An interesting little camera, as much for its history as its design. It is an Art Deco styled camera, and I will be taking this out very soon, and I'll show you some pictures in part 2 of the review of this camera. So I hope you've liked the review of this interesting little camera, and subscribe, like, comment. I've got quite a few more videos on Art Deco cameras coming up, so please stay tuned and look out for those. I'm going to be trying to upload 1 or 2 videos a week. I've got a few more cameras coming soon, so if you're interested, as I say, please subscribe. Thanks, and see you in the next one.